I'm a little too tall. Hey guys. How's it? Really messy? Yep. Big poof ball. Oh well. No, I can't. Works. Hey everybody, Jesus Sparkly here, the Goddess of Happiness. And today, like I said, we did it on Wednesday. We did a little cooking session. So now we're on another one. So we did the Japanese curry on Wednesday. And today we're doing a nice keto Fettuccine Alfredo. So some of the things you need. So for the noodles, you use a Konjac noodle. So super low carbs, as you can see, 1 gram of carbs. And it's just water and Konjac flour. Super simple, super basic, super natural. Reason for the Konjac is that it's a high resistance starch, high in fiber, so it's good for the microbiome, and it's low in fiber. So we're going to start that one first because it has to dry. So it comes in a package. Inside of that package, you take it out, you open it up, you drain the liquid, and then you rinse this out. So you spray some water in here, rinse it out, and it has to be dried. So we're going to go ahead and dry this up really fast. I totally should have the pan hot first. Pan should have been hot. Hi guys, welcome Cooking with Miss Sparkle. We're doing Fettuccine Alfredo today. I'll try to pay attention to the chat as best I can. So main ingredients we went over Konjac noodles. So again, this is going to be lectin and keto. So lectin free and ketogenic. And then olive oil, butter, heavy cream, any kind of heavy cream. I wish the camera would have been flipped. Oh well. Heavy cream. Parmesan cheese. I love having the Italian seasoning. And some pepper. And minced garlic. And so right now I'm doing the noodles. We're just getting them dry. They're already pre-cooked. So Konjac noodles are ready to go right out of the bag. So they're going to be pre-cooked, ready to go. Hi Eddie, hi Max, hi Jason, welcome guys, thank you. So they're already ready to go. Generally it's a 2 serving size for one of these. I have a spoon, lift it over here. Ideally also you're going to want a whisk. I don't know what a whisk is, so I don't have whisk. But I make it work with the spoon, either way. So this is just to dry the noodles off. You just want to get the water off of it. But again, the noodles are already ready to go. We're just doing this. So I want to go in stages, since I'm just going to be using the one same pan. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing, Eddie. Thank you. Yes, I am what I say, forever single. Okay, the noodles are already cooked. They're just, boiling the water off. So, for all the new people, hi, I'm Gigi Sparkle, the Goddess of Happiness. I do my lives on positivity, personal growth, self-help, dealing with trauma, PTSD and coping skills on how to deal with those situations, especially in the vein of anxiety and depression. I do suffer from bipolar. I've had therapy for a lot of my life, so I have a lot of experience. I'm not a therapist, I just have real life experience. So I like to share my experiences, share some of these skills that can help, and the skills that help me. I know everyone's different, so don't give up on one skill, practice all the other skills and see what works best for you. Um, and then I also do cooking. So I've been in the fitness industry for over 27 years, and I specialize, I'm a nutritionist that specializes in lectin-free lifestyles and also in ketogenic lifestyles. So these are done. So for my little additions to the fettuccine alfredo that I'm making, I'm throwing in some broccoli and mushrooms. I'll toss those in. Ah, lost the shroom. Lost the shroom. We'll pull the noodles out because I'm just using one pan. The noodles are ready to go. Now for the sauteing the veggies. And the chicken. So I cheat with the chicken. This is a nice little fast cheat. So it's already done. So again, this is like a fast way to make fettuccine alfredo. Generally takes 20 minutes to make. Super easy, super easy. Look at the minced garlic. It's however much you want. I like a tablespoon. Sounds like a tablespoon and a half. 2 tablespoons of butter. And let the veggies do a little sauteing with the garlic. One thing you have to remember, mushrooms cook fast, and broccoli you don't want to overcook. You do not ever want to overcook broccoli. The proper texture for broccoli is a nice, firm, but warm, but still somewhat firm. So for the chicken, I will add. So you got to remember to. Naturally, fettuccine is very salty because of Parmesan cheese, so you want to be very cautious of your salt. So now I'm going to throw in some onion powder for the meat. So the chicken has some flavor for the Alfredo. A little bit of salt, not a lot of salt, because remember, I said Alfredo's already going to be pretty salty. This is just for the meat. And then Italian seasoning is the big trick. Italian seasoning. You want to have Italian seasoning. This is what's going to give the flavor for that nice little Italian pop. And a little bit of olive oil, so we're not burning anything. So this is going to be done really soon. So I'm just going to keep sauteing for a moment. Let the meat get warmed up. The broccoli, the mushrooms are totally done. The garlic is nice and sauteed, and we're getting the butter on the broccoli. Yep, broccoli's getting nice and soft. It's super simple. So now, just like I said, just letting the chicken get warmed up. Check up on the comments. How you guys doing? Eddie. I'm from Southern California, so I grew up in SoCal. I don't know what you were saying there, Leandro. Sorry. Sorry, Leandro. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. So, again, cheesy sparkles got its happiness. I keep things real raw and educational. I am an open book, so you can ask anything. I do ask full, complete sentences, and I don't do slang or pop culture. So, yeah. That's all done. Alright, so this is the magic trick right here. People think it's really hard to make Alfredo sauce, and it's really not. Alfredo is super easy, super fast. Again, this whole meal generally takes like 20 minutes to make. Super, super simple. So I got another set of 2 tablespoons of butter. You don't want the butter to get brown. You just want it to be melted. You want to watch your temperature and your heat. A little bit of olive oil, not too much. That one's like a teaspoon. You don't want a lot of that for this one. I like to saute the pepper before I start making the Alfredo. There's a pepper sauteed. There you go. Someone did a test if like cooked pepper tastes different than fresh pepper, and they couldn't tell the difference. I saw on one of the YouTube channels, so like kind of doesn't really make a difference. All right, here we go. Butter's almost all melted, and then once the butter's all melted, we're gonna pour in some heavy cream. Raise the temperature. Oh, I didn't open this first. Can't open it. Fail. I really can't open it. Why do they make these things childproof? They're childproof and transproof. Don't try this at home. Please ask for adults' assistance. So in high heat, that's what you want. You want the temperature to get really, really hot before you put the Parmesan cheese in. You want to keep it stirring, keep it moving, because you don't want it to start burning. You do want to keep the Alfredo moving. And again, you don't really need a lot of salt because there's plenty of salt right here. So ideally, I'd like to use a whisk for this, but I didn't know where the whisk was. So you just want to keep it moving, get it hot. Once it's hot, just dump the cheese in, and just melt the cheese. And that's it. And then season to taste. Super, super simple. And again, you want to keep it moving because you want the cheese to melt and not be all clumpy. And you want to get it to a nice creamy thickness. Because it will thicken up as it cools off. So usually it's like a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, a full cup, just depending how much you're making. If you're making like a single serving for yourself, like this is again serving for 2. And if you're doing more, and then I'll probably use the whole container. So like 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, cup and a half of, or a cup of heavy cream. And we're perfectly set. Lower the temperature, and let the cheese finish melting. And the Alfredo sauce is done. And you want to season to taste. So however you like to season it. I like to add a little bit more of the Italian seasoning. And a little bit of the more pepper for myself. I like to put enough where it's like just speckled. Okay, fire off. And you're done. It is finished. So that was 15 minutes. Fettuccine Alfredo finished. Done. Super fast meal. It's lectin free and keto, so it's high fat, low carb, and super delicious. Perfect. Actually, for me, I'm gonna add a little more garlic. I do like a little garlic flavor. I'll add some garlic to this one. A little bit. I like garlic. And some more pepper. So if you don't want it to like be more white and less brown, you just probably just use the olive oil, a little less butter, or no butter at all. You don't need the butter. You honestly don't need the butter for it, because the heavy cream's already going to be creamy enough. So it really doesn't need butter. I just like to use butter because it adds fats for the keto side of it. That is Fettuccine Alfredo. You got the noodles, the chicken, the broccoli. And you can do either or. You can put it back in the pan and put it all together and scoop it out individually, or just pour the sauce on top. And again, it's like roughly 2 servings. This whole thing's a GG serving. It serves me. Yum. Yum. Delicious. So awesome. California, yes. Las Vegas, no. Las Vegas, you get a 2-bedroom for 13 to 1600. California, 2-bedroom, 22 to 35, depending where you're at. And here we go. Awesome, 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 awesome. There it is. Got a broccoli, mushroom, chicken, fettuccine Alfredo. All done in less than 15 minutes, less than 20 minutes. Enjoy. Okay, now we can have some conversation. How's it going, guys? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys for swinging on by. So, like I said, I specialize in fitness and nutrition, so I also want to do some fitness, showing some basic exercises on my lives, and some videos on exercising, because you don't need a gym to get a lean body and to feel great and feel confident about yourself. So I try to show people how to exercise without the gym. Gyms are generally for bulking up, if you don't have the equipment, because you will need, the weights and all that stuff for bulking up. But for just losing body fat and lean muscle, you do not need the gym. You can get that all at home, outside, at home, with all your simple basic things that you already have around the house. Focusing on calisthenics, getting your aerobic up, so getting your body in the aerobic state, and yeah, just exercising regularly, and just making it consistent. Cleanup time. So how are you guys doing? feel free to come first, have some questions. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to the, um, my other staging area is a mess. I can't move you. We'll just stay right here. Hang out with you guys for another 20 minutes, and then I am probably going to log off and enjoy my meal while it's still nice and warm. Enjoy it while it's hot. This is like one of my favorite dishes to make too. I love making fettuccine alfredo. It's like nice and cheesy. So things to be cognizant of the konjac noodles. They are firmer than your wheat noodle and your egg noodle. So it does have a different type of texture, but ultimately it's still noodly. No date. I don't date. I don't do relationships. The relationships are evil. Mm. It's so yummy. My kids love this. Because again, like, we come home from school, go out playing at the park, rush home. Again, it takes me only 15 minutes to make this, so I have dinner ready before they're dressed out of their school clothes. And it's all healthy, you know, it's got the broccoli, it's got mushrooms, it's got chicken, so super, super healthy. Lots of macronutrients and micronutrients involved in that meal. 4 little monsters. 4 little monsters. So I've been there, done that. I'm over it. What states do we have? Who's chiming in today? What states are visiting? Or what countries? I know I get a lot of India lately, and a lot of Pakistan. I have a lot of followers from India and Pakistan right now. Subscribers. I do, yeah. Please, if you're enjoying it, I do have a lot of fun with my shows. I'm a very peppy person. Oldest just turned 16 at the end of last year. Youngest just turned 9 last year. So this year the youngest will be, wait, this year the youngest will be 9. She's still 8. So it's 8 to 16. Like the last 3 are like Irish triplets. They're all 18 months apart on the last 3. So there's times like right now, the middle 2 are 1 year apart, and then the youngest is 1.5 years. Then when the youngest gets to 9, the second jumps up to a year, jumps up to 12. So then the younger 2 will be a year apart. Yep, all from me. They're all the same. Had to get paternity test to prove it because someone was a cheating whore. But I questioned 3 of them. I got garlic all over me. Right, well, yeah, okay. I got extra sauce. Usually I have another bag of, I gotta put this away. Get, got another bag of noodles so I can have more later. That's so delicious. I'm so obsessed. So I gotta put this, put that away actually, and then I'll put the ingredient list in the description after I'm done with the video. You have more details in the description of how to make it. Now just I'll leave that alone. It's so good. Still have a relationship with the kids, yes. Just no relationship with the ex. Honestly, like, no, it's perfectly fine that it was ruined. Um, she was very manipulative and coercive. So, yeah, pretty bad relationship. So it's good to be out of that. Which is why I don't date, though. I have a lot of healing to do. That's why I help people cope with relationship PTSD, because I suffer with relationship PTSD and trauma. So, what I learn, I share with you guys on the channel here. And that's also part of the reason why I do my shows and focusing on positivity, improving your life, and hopefully embedding your relationships as well while you're improving yourself. Exactly. Better, better, better off. Thank you for the loves, guys. Thank you. You guys are amazing. So I specialize, like, I like to tell people, you know, keep that smile on your face. It's a choice to be happy. Um, Everything's a choice. You know, you can choose to be miserable, be sad. You can dwell on the past and live in depression, or you can be fearful of right now or the future and live in anxiety. These are all choices that you can work through and move past um, to enjoy your life. Yeah, you don't have to constantly be stuck in depression. It's hard, uh, but you got to find ways to move out of it. Same with anxiety, um, living in fear, constantly worried. Um, you just have to take each moment at a time and focus on the now and focus on like what you need to get done now. Um, no, they're so I've known like throughout my whole childhood, I just didn't feel comfortable um, trying to because I didn't think anyone would support me. Um, it was them that helped push me to the point where I realized I don't have to keep hiding myself and who I really am. Because they confronted me, telling me that they know, and I need to stop hiding and lying to myself. This is back in I can't remember if it was 2020 or 2021. I think it was 2021 in June. Uh, like late May, early June 2021. They like had like a what was it? An intervention. Like all of them like attacked me and like had a serious talk with me. I'm like, whoa, where'd you guys get so like so smart and serious all of a sudden? It was after the split up, so after the separation, um, and so like the kids just had this deep heart with me, and they're just like, just we see you, we know, stop hiding and lying to yourself, and it's like, okay, yeah, um, had their support. I didn't need anybody else's. That's all that mattered. Like, kids are young and they don't have a lot of negative influences to tell them. They can see like into your soul if you, to put it, if you can understand how I'm saying, they can see the type of person you are. Um, most of the time, pretty much most kids are very good at judgments of character of people. Let's see, so we got Sukdeep. Sukdeep, yes, I am single. Cubby, welcome back, Cubby. You missed the whole cooking show. I'm already done. I told you guys, it only takes me 15 minutes. Fettuccine Alfredo from scratch. Got the Alfredo sauce right here. So you're gonna have to watch the recap. Yeah, you just have to watch it again. I will put the ingredients in the recipe for this particular one. Of course, you could change out the added ingredients because I did add. Uh, I added broccoli and mushrooms, so I know like not a lot of people like those. So you can always adjust the recipe for yourself. But I will definitely put that in the description after I log off here. I'll have the video uploaded so it'll be available on my channel for you guys to save it and go back to it whenever you want to make a quick Alfredo dish and look all fancy for somebody, Yeah. So this is a keto style. So I use Konjac noodles. It's Konjac noodles. It's gluten-free and really low in carbs. It's only 1 gram of carb. This is a serving of 2. So this one bag can serve 2 people. But it's just literally just water and cognac flour. Super basic ingredients. And this is part of the reason why I can do it so fast. It's because they're already pre-made and ready to go. You just rinse it off. You dry it off in the frying pan, and then the noodles are done. So you have noodles way faster than your standard wheat or egg noodles. But of course, if you don't want to use these noodles, or maybe you're allergic to cognac, you could substitute for other types of noodles. Thank you for the compliment, Vero. Thank you. Um, for the most part, yeah. Um, it's a GG size. Again, this is realistically for 2. Uh, I just eat a lot. I need to keep my calorie count up, or else I lose too much weight. My metabolism is still extremely high. I still burn over 1,500 calories at rest, and so just me moving is burning more calories. So yeah, I burn a lot of calories just naturally. So I still have enough Alfredo for a second bowl, so I can make another one because I have the other bag of noodles right here, so I can make more later. I'm likely gonna end up eating both of them. I will probably make this later, realistically. I'm curious how many calories it is though, because this is only 5 calories. The chicken, I believe, is like 120 calories. You get most of the calories from the butter and the oil. 70, 210 calories in the can for the chicken. So yeah, even this meal is way below my calorie count. I need to eat so much more. Jeez, that's way too low. This whole meal is like under 400 calories. Way under 400 calories. Wait, no, the cream though, it picks it up a little bit, but not by much. Tablespoon of butter is 40 calories. Tablespoon of olive oil, plus side, yeah, tablespoon of olive oil, I believe that's 80 calories. 120 calories. Oh, so yeah, the olive oil does help. And the cream, So that does bring it up to like a 700 calorie meal. That does help. That does help. The olive oil and the butter and the heavy cream. I totally forgot about those guys. Those are the real heavy calorie. I do not do the gym. No, I don't. I don't go to the gym. I don't believe in the gym. Um, so I've been a fitness instructor, a personal trainer for over 27 years. I started off in a gym with Bally Total Fitness. Um, I did not like how they were doing the regimen and how they were really pushy on getting people in and sticking to their program. I understand like getting people to stick to programs. I didn't like how their program was set up. So I did like lots more studying, lots more reading, getting a better understanding of the body and how it works, learning more about aerobic and anaerobic exercises to have a better understanding on how to help people reach their fitness goals. And the majority of people in the U.S. want to lean, so lose body fat and lean muscle and build lean muscle. And you do not need a gym to accomplish those goals. You just have to eat healthy and exercise regularly. And there's pretty much 5 basic exercises you can do to get a lean body. It just boils down to commitment and, again, eating right. And the hardest part is the eating right part because it does cost a little bit, it does cost more to eat right. Fast food does cost less. Like, if you're single. If you're like in a family, it costs less to go grocery shopping and cooking food for fresh because a lot of those foods are portioned for, 4 people. Um, so generally, like, it's really easy to. Oh, you work for Bally's? Right on. Yeah, Bally's is really bad with their business model, which is obviously why they're no longer exist. um, 24-hour fitness. I worked for 24-hour fitness and LA Fitness. I love 24-hour fitness, and I have a great relationship with LA Fitness. Like they're both really amazing. Um, like I'm still really close with the head instructor and coordinator at LA Fitness. Um, I I didn't have a great relationship with the coordinator at 24-hour fitness, but I can't deny the fact that she was really amazing. So she's totally amazing at what she does. Um, I like the thing that I liked about LA Fitness is that they gave me more freedom. I don't know why. I guess they liked my insight and my experience because I was able to create new aerobic programs, integrate my dancing experience into aerobic programs that they utilized with their other classes and their other gyms. So I got to pretty much be like a fitness coordinator without the title. But it was fun. Like they gave me that freedom, and like it was really nice. Like I really love LA Fitness for that. 24-hour fitness was very strict on their program. Like they had DVDs where you had to learn their routine, and it had to be that way every time. Like they wanted everything to be streamlined, so no matter what gym you went to, um, you the routine's the same. It's similar, so you're familiar with it. So like they gave you the music, they gave you the routine, and you had to follow it to the letter. You couldn't really change it. Um, or LA Fitness, again, you got more specialty classes on the different gyms that you go to, so you get a different experience. And then they had their core classes, which are always the same, which is going to be your step aerobics, your aqua aerobics, your Zumba classes. Like those things are always going to be the same. But then they had specialty classes like your hip hop classes, your jazz classes, all those kickboxing aerobic classes, the different other aerobic classes that they offered. So those things like that's where I had like a lot of fun experience with LA Fitness. Like 24-hour fitness got boring because it was the same thing, and the music was the same music, and it would change just every quarter. But you'd have 3 months of the exact same routine, the exact same music, and to me, that's boring. Like when I taught with LA Fitness, like I would do a routine, and I would do it for 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then I would change it up so it's something different and something new every time, pretty much when they come to class. So it keeps them on their toes, it keeps them exercising, keeps them wanting to keep their brain working, which does uh, increase the calorie burn when your brain's active as well. Cycling is a great exercise, yeah. Um, I did specialize in something called aqua cycling, so I helped design the program for aqua cycling for EOS Fitness. So if you ever take a class for EOS Fitness for aqua cycling, I designed that, the aerobic setup for that. Um, and that one's a better class than regular cycling because your body's in the water, and so you can work harder without working harder, you know. So so the effort that you would put into just a cruise, a nice simple cruising ride on a street bike, um, would be more of a workout in the water because of the resistance of the water. And then the buoyancy of the water helps support your joints and your muscles, preventing you from feeling fatigue. And the moisture is massaging your muscles, pulling the lactic acid, so you don't get the pain afterwards. So like aqua cycling's definitely better in building endurance, in building strength, and toning the muscles. And you can get your arms involved also, so you can get a full body workout as compared to just regular cycling, which is huge, great on cardio, but it can also be a little bit rough on your joints, your knees, and your ankles. Yeah. So if you ever have an EOS Fitness nearby, if they offer aqua cycling, take the class. It's a lot of fun. I taught it for 7 years. I created the system. It's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it. Well, thank you guys for joining me and participating. You guys are awesome. Of course, yeah, it costs extra. Yeah, so you have your regular EOS Fitness uh, um, membership, and to take the cycling class, I believe it's $7 or $10 extra for the cycling class. I'm not 100% sure because I'm pretty sure it changes per region. Um, and after we kind of license the Aqua Bike program and the name to EOS Fitness, the pricing was out of our hands. um, so I don't know what the pricing they did for in the gym. I am Puerto Rican, so pretty close, pretty close. Just a little hop over, down a little farther. So before my food gets extremely cold, I want to say thank you guys so very much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I come back online. I do a daily live um, Monday through Saturday at 2 p.m. here on YouTube, and then at 12 noon on TikTok. Those are Pacific Standard Time. I am in Southern California and in the Las Vegas region, so it's Pacific Standard Time. So 12 on TikTok, 2 on here on YouTube, and then I randomly do random lives here and there to pop back in. So like this cooking one's an added live that I'll do. Um, I'm gonna start doing more of the cooking shows, and then I'm gonna also start throwing in some exercise shows in the mornings. Um, I was just waiting for the rain to go away because it's been raining for the past 3 days, and it's still a little cold, so I don't want to go outside and exercise. But yeah, once it stops raining, I'll start doing those morning exercise classes, just going over the basics and the reason why the basics work, and the benefits of those simple basic exercises. I don't really have a hobby. Like for the most part, my hobbies cooking and exercising and eating. um, I like, I like doing a little bit of everything. Um, go to the bar, shoot some billiards, go bowling. I love going to the beach and going swimming. I love, love, love the water. Um, I still love trying to catch a movie on Friday nights. Uh, I love the outdoors, love hiking, like just getting outside into the mountains and camping. Fishing's always fun, so I do a little bit of everything. I like it all, and traveling. Like I like seeing different cities, um, around the world and here in the U.S. Like there's so much history in the U.S. and it's nice seeing the different cultures and the different cities across the states, because it's so vastly different when you go from like the West Coast to the Midwest to the South to like the big cities on the East Coast. Like it thing is so different, and it's just so much fun to experience that. Like the lifestyle in Omaha, Nebraska will never compare to a lifestyle like as in New Orleans, and LA is way different than Austin, Texas. Like, or even like if you go capital per capital, San Francisco to Austin, like completely different, but they're both so lovely in their own right. So like, yeah, I love traveling and getting around. Right? No, yeah, I love meeting different people. The one thing I love the most about traveling is getting the opportunity to meet my followers and subscribers, my fans. Um, I love like meeting you guys. Like it's fun. Like I just enjoy like being able to like be in your town and you guys have an opportunity to run into me at like your local bar or like a local restaurant or something. Just having like a quick little conversation, sitting down having a drink and just laughing and having fun. Um, I I really do enjoy like those little moments. So generally, like on my other social, like on Facebook and Instagram, I'll do something called "Where's that Gigi" or "Wild Gigi." So it's a hashtag "Where's that Gigi" or hashtag "Wild Gigi." They usually go together when I post them, and it's an invitation for anyone to join me wherever I'm at, whenever I'm out and about. So yeah, so I love like spending time with you guys. Generally, like a lot of the donation monies I get, I use those for traveling. So I like to remind you guys, if you want me in your town, support like through Patreon or through Cash App or Venmo, and I'll put your name in there and what city you're in, so I know that it came from you, so I can set that money aside for visiting your town. I have never been to Chicago. I don't know when's a good time to go because I don't like the cold and I don't like wind. And like, uh, um, it's my understanding that when it's warm, it's really windy. So I don't know when's the best time to go. But I have a lot of followers in Chicago. I even have an ex girlfriend from out here in California who lives out in Ohio. So I told her I was going to come out and see her this year. So sometime this year, I want to try to make my way over there. Try to figure that out. So I will be in Chicago at some time. I'm just not quite sure uh, when. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to do 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes of Miss Sparkle so I can still eat my food while it's still warm. Mm. Oh, cool. Right on. Um, I know, like, I've traveled quite a bit when I was younger. My dad was in the Air Force, so I got a little bit of traveling when I was younger. For the most part, I grew up here in Southern California, And then after I got married, we moved to Las Vegas. And I got really accustomed to the Las Vegas life after the divorce. Like, I had so much fun in Vegas. I have so much fun. I made a lot of connections with like business owners, club owners, and so it allows me the opportunity to produce some of the shows out there, um, and you know, knowing the artists and the performers, it's been such a blessing because pretty much I can go to any show and not pay anything. I can go to practically any show for free. Like, it's pretty nice. Like if I don't have the connection, I have a connection who can get me a connection. That's like, you know, that 7 degrees of bacon kind of thing. Or 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. But I have like 4 degrees of connections to get into shows. I was married for 15 years. 15. She cheated on me within the first month of us being married. And so I didn't know about it. I had an inkling about it. Um, but I don't know why she put me through the torture of not telling me so we can end it early. I really don't know. I am grateful because, you know, the kids have their space here in the world, and so I am grateful for them. I wouldn't change anything. Um, but I'm still, like, still made it hard for me to trust people. Ah, peppers. Excuse me. I get squirrel moments. And I have this evil craving. So, side effects of estrogen, you get pregnancy cravings. And so I get the wildest cravings. And it all tastes good. I haven't regretted one yet. Yes, I do. Four. Four little monsters. Oh, spicy. So good. Woo! I totally went right down. Oh my gosh. This thing's irritating. Um, Boob sweats. Disgusting. Um, Popcorn always ends up in my cleavage. I can't eat popcorn without it popping in there. Yeah. It's even worse. They don't live with either. Um, she claimed she never wanted kids and blamed it on me and gave them to her sister. And then the judge agreed that being over there was a better situation than being with either of their parents. Yep. Chili pepper. Hot peppers. It's the Puerto Rican in me. Um, so I don't have a gender preference, and I pretty much don't date. No, they're hot. I'm just used to it because I just get this craving, and I'll just eat the whole bottle, like the whole jar. So this time I got the larger jar, so it'll last me more than a day. And these ones are so hot, so they're actually lasting me. But yeah, I don't really date, but I don't do gender or race preferences. I go for chemistry. So like, if you're a really awesome, cool person, then yeah, sure, let's go hang out. Yeah, yeah, buy me a drink, buy me some dinner. I'm totally down. But yeah, I go off of chemistry over looks and genders. Because I learned with my last two exes, going off of looks is not the very smart thing to do. Looks means absolutely nothing. If they're, coercive, if they're jerks, if they're, you know, um, a-holes, if they're manipulators, if they're toxic, if they're narcissistic, if they're, looks don't mean jack squat if you're going to put yourself in a horrible situation. So I go off of chemistry. And I find the bears are total sweethearts. They have been the best people to spend time with. They're so sweet. They're so cuddly. Like, yeah, bears are awesome. Ideally, not my type at all, but I've had some good hangouts with bears. It's been really nice. Hanging out. 2 more minutes. I'm gonna do my little wind down. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if that hurt. I know that can be loud. These earbuds don't stay in. um, um, so it's a blend. I am out of my red lipstick, so I wanted something more of a red to match this, and it's kind of faded right now, so it's not red anymore. But what I do, I have a this like light peach beige lipstick. And I put that on, and I used red eyeliner or red eyeshadow to color it in, and then I put a lip gloss to make it all sparkly and seal. So I create my own lip colors. Because eyeshadow costs less than lipstick. um, so remember, guys, stay positive. Keep that spark of kindness in your heart. It takes less energy to smile, giving you more energy to enjoy the rest of your day than it does to frown. Give somebody a compliment, anybody a compliment. Not only is it going to give them like joy and happiness in their heart, but it's also going to bring joy to your heart as well. And tell yourself I love you every day. Build self-confidence. Build that love inside yourself. You can't truly love anybody else if you don't love yourself. You gotta love yourself first before you try to give love to anybody else, alright? Tell yourself I love you. So look into the mirror, look into your left eye and say, I love you every day. And until you believe it and you're confident enough to own it, you know, I got it, you gotta own it. Uh, so own that. Get your 12 hugs in a day. Minimum of 12 hugs helps people feel wanted and welcomed. So get your 12 hugs and just hug your circle of friends, hug your family members, Hug the little ones. Get as many hugs as you can. Don't be afraid of human contact. I love you guys so very, very much. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys have more questions, I'll hang out a little bit longer. Otherwise, I'm Gigi Sparkle, the goddess of happiness, and I'm sparking out. Bye. For Saturday, I actually don't have anything planned for tomorrow. If it's Saturday, I'm trying to think what tomorrow is. I really don't have any plans for tomorrow. I have plans for next weekend. I just don't have plans for this weekend. So for the most part, like, oh, it's Saturday. I don't do a show tomorrow. That's my day off. Yay! So I will be scripting and planning for next week. If I get the opportunity, I want to record some videos for YouTube, for my regular YouTube format, because I still have to do my update on 3 years on estradiol and HRT. I haven't done that video yet, and or 2 years rather. I'm sorry, 2 years on HRT, and then I got to do a measurement as well, an update on my measurements, and I got to talk about my January New Year's Eve experience. I still gotta explain that. I haven't explained that in full detail on a video yet. There's a lot I gotta catch up on. So I might re-script some things, write things out, and get those things recorded, and edit them and get them scheduled to post throughout the week and throughout the month. I gotta catch up on my video posting. I'm doing great with the lives. I just gotta get my regular posting content back up and running. I've fallen behind on those. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, no real plans for tomorrow. I'll just wing it. I am on practically everything. If you check my channel, there should be a link to my link tree. My link tree has everything, and it's like a laundry list, or a shopping list, or it's a list of all my social media. So yeah, I am on Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, what was it? Patreon, and FetLife. There's a couple other things on there, like, yeah, a whole list of like social media. Yeah, you can find it all in my link tree. And there should be a link right there on the profile on my channel, so it should be right there. But thank you guys. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button a few more times. I know you can only do it once. Oh, but yeah. But I appreciate you guys so very, very much. Be sure to have that notification bell so you know when I'm coming on live or when I post something new. I do a daily post of your daily dose of Miss Sparkle. I started doing this to help because my friends, my close friends, said that it brought them joy and it made them happy in the morning when they saw my smile, and so I started posting like me and my smile every morning. So your daily dose of sparkle to help cheer you up. So I just posted every day to help hopefully remind you to just put a smile on your face and just make it through the day. Like, yeah, every day is going to have some kind of adversity and hardship, but it's a matter of how you handle it and make it through the day that makes you the person that you are. So choose to be happy. Choose to find the positive way to get through things. Don't put hate and anger and project your problems on other people. Try to deal with those problems in a more emotionally intelligent way. It's okay to talk about things. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel emotions. Just don't, it's not okay to project those emotions on somebody else. It's okay to talk to somebody else about it, but don't, put it upon somebody else. It's not their fault you're feeling this way. You're choosing to feel that way. Yeah, my Facebook should be the same. Um, there's no underscore on Facebook. It's just Gigi Sparkle LUV. So some things, most of my stuff is just Gigi Sparkle LUV. YouTube, I kept it separated for some reason. I don't. I don't know. YouTube's the odd one out. You guys are so amazing. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so do follow on the other social media. Um, I have another one that's the official Gigi Sparkle. That one's more of like my personal, so I vent a little bit more on that one. If you want to see some more uh, a different side of me. uh, that was a fun one, a little bit, little bit, little bit. This is like, yeah, it's my way to vent a little bit. I don't really vent that much, just every other day. No. You guys have a wonderful evening. Take care. Be safe. I'll catch you guys. I'll be back on Sunday. If you want to catch a show, I'll be back up on Sunday. Sunday, I do a different time frame because I do go to church in the morning. Um, and sometimes I don't get back until 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So Sunday's a little bit of a later schedule. Um, Sometimes an earlier schedule on Sundays. Otherwise, Monday through Friday is the 12 and 2. So I'll be back here at 2 p.m. Monday. All right. Bless you guys.